very much, Ms. Sinha. And now I'd like to invite Professor Dr. Balvir Tomar, the Chairman and Chancellor, NIMS University, for a special address. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome him.
My respected Sunil Kanoria Sahab, the President, the ASSOCHAM, and the esteemed gatherings present here, and my honorable people who are sitting on the dais, good morning to all of you. Everybody has spoken his role in the skill development. I'll just rebrush you because you are all dignitaries, you know what is skilling. But as a Chancellor of the Nims University, I would like to know what is skill in very short time and how to rebrush the skilling. And what's important. It's a very long topic. I'll take only 5-7 minutes in very short. The mission of ASSOCHAM is Make in India, and we have to go back to the about the Vasudham Kutumbakam, just our feeling that we are our tradition. How will they that we will make jointly all the work together, and India is the strongest nation in the world center. This is our main aim of the Make in India. For this, we have to select the Modi's mantra, and I'll make example of the Gujarat. Everybody knows the Gujarat is the most setting and good stage in development. How they did it? They did it with the help of, you can say, by improving more of their government ITIs, more Kaushal Vardhan Kendra, and more vocational training center. So this was the main thing by which our Modi Sahab did in Gujarat, and I think this will be the exact example for the whole of the country. I will put 5 people have spoken. Then we Indians have great potential. We can think of the people of India. They have sent the Mars, and with the world record, first time we succeeded. And for people to know that the cost of per kilometer of this Mars equipment of the India is only 5.77 rupees per kilometer. I think it is cheaper than what auto rickshaw charge. So this is what India is. We can say, as people have told, the graduate, when we speak, is a falsy or fancy name for unemployment. People require, after degree, the work need. To avoid this situation, what as the Chancellor of Nims University, I prefer that we must improve the efficiency and effectiveness, and for this, regenerate the skilled workforces to make India a powerful house of the talent. This is the main aim of all the universities, including BRs. Just I'll take few minutes. People always talk of the GDP and SDI. Go through in USA, you can say the USA has the top GDP and India comes on 10th on GDP level. Once we talk of HDI, you see the US goes on 5th and India goes on 135. And what to talk of China, the China is on 2nd on GDP. Once we talk of China on HDI, is going 91. Brazil is on maybe a 6th position here in GDP, 6-7, but it trickled down very low at 79 on HDI. So there is a link between GDP and HDI, but it does not mean that one should increase GDP. If we increase HDI, that will automatically increase GDP. What I like to increase here and to submit to people that, if we are talking of the foreign investment pouring in, if we only pour the foreign investment in the country, that will increase our GDP. But same time, we not increase our HDI. And this is the main scene of the China, which has got a lot of the GDP increase, but no HDI. So I'll say, and this gap can only be filled up by the skilled population. So our Indian role is that make skilled population, so it will increase HDI and in turn the GDP. The realignment is very important for the making the potent pathway of country's development, and I'll say there are the 6 arms of the realignment. One is the competencies, second awareness, third experience, fourth is knowledge, creativity and training. And this realigning our skill will reach a most developed nation, most developed country, and this alignment leads the aligned people discover, they will design and ultimately they will operate, and then there further realignment is needed. So it is a continuous process for alignment. As people had told already, that our people in India have you can see these people are from Nobel Prize winners from Indian soil. So India has a skill. What we require skilling. So remapping our competency, which is a potent pathway for successful leading to what we Modi's called Make in India, and we say now Skilled Bharat. Again, the short, everybody knows EGD, HDI and GDP. If I told by increasing GDP, we are not increasing the SDI. And if we are increasing the SDI, we are in turn reading GDP. So our sole aim should be increase SDI, and that only can be done only by the skill-based education. And if we increase SDI, this will increase the political, social, spiritual, physical, natural and financial development. So our sole aim is the skill development of the country. Again, हमारा नारा है साक्षर भारत. यहाँ मैं ऐड करना चाहूँगा कि साक्षर भारत में हम लिटरेसी स्कूल एजुकेशन पढ़ाते हैं, but we must add the skill education. If we add skill education in साक्षर भारत हमारे नारे में, what we'll made skilled Bharat. And this has to be added. This is my recommendation. To become self-reliant is the goal of education, and therefore realignment of remapping of skills and competencies will make India perfect. And for this, what we require? Right staff, right role. We require capable skills, competency, and this will generate a very, very effective workforce to our country, and this will lead the world, not only India. These are our unemployed youth. You see, at data of 2012 says that about 30% youth are unemployed, and 20% youth are ineffective. If you add them, they are 50%. So I can say that in our youth, 50% youth, they are not potent. Only our idea is if we make these youth make skilled, we can achieve a miracle in the country's development. Just again taking to China and India, you see our India has a major chunk of this population of youth in 2010 as compared to more in China. But China is having more GDP. And China is having more population but less youth population. If I take this thing on 2040, which is our target, India will still have the more youth, maximum youth as compared to China. At that time, China has more old people. So what I'll tell you, that if this youth of 25 to 35 will be skilled from now, and in our mission of 2040, we will be the strongest nation in the worldwide. So two questions pop up rightly. How do we educate our student at school level, especially in secondary and senior secondary stage? And do schools succeed in preparing students towards tertiary level learning? I say no. Here, if you do the youth survey, they say 34% people, they say what we have done in the past, I like to same. 40% they say only I would like to have faster degree. But the 42% youth still say that they want to become the self-paced people. So people want. So for what we do, the secondary education must be aligned with higher education. If we achieve this target, we can improve the more skill India. Now, the remapping of the competency from grade 10 to 12th is very important priority at our national level. So the educational competency on this level from 10 to 10th will increase, and then our aim should be to produce effective communicator and collaborator student, responsible and engaged citizen, innovative thinker and creator, and globally competent, motivated, lifelong leader, and same time well-rounded person. This should be our sole motive of the education in the universities. The how skilling is to be aligned. It is more needed in the school level rather than tertiary levels. Institutions and parents should contribute and collaborate jointly. College institutions should design module-based programs and certificates, diploma, undergraduate level, and university should focus more on the postgraduate level educations. It is too pertinent that a continuous dialogue between academia and industry and policymaker, very important, and this will help us, immense help between the academia and industry and policymaker interaction, and that will make towards us the Make in India. So now, if we are the Make in India, I'll say that once we are making Make India, our abhiyan हम जारी कर रहे हैं, उसमें what we say, the messenger is more important than the message. Message is Make in India, but I'll say messenger is more important. Here, I like to say what Nims University is doing. We have started our news channel, News India, and in that channel, we are making skill in the Nims University, and same time, we are percolating the how to make our youth skills to the general population, to the youth of the country, and especially to youth of those states which are said to be underdeveloped, are being developing, like Rajasthan, like Jharkhand, like Bihar. So we are devoting this news channel to all set up the countries, and slowly we are making the program for 4 hours program for this national news channel, that 2 hours for health, 2 for the education, and making the skill development and telling how to our youth how we can be skilled. And this is here comes some sort of distance education making reality. And with this, our news channel, we are stimulating the applied sciences, computer sciences, library sciences, and management, and some of the paramedical courses. And it is not only affecting our country, but also affecting our impact of the country abroad also. You can see we are making our impact onto the abroad, African countries and the developed countries. In our Nims University, what we are doing? We are doing, and like we are also very important role, every student, engineering student being taught on renewable energy, hydrogen and the hydride-based home cooker for domestic applications, and the green energy initiatives, and the double maker of the machines by which we can have the wind energy plus solar energy, remote sensing street lights, hydropower plants, rainwater investing, and by this, a different means the Nims University is producing the skilled human resources. Now, conclusion. There is an unprecedented demand for and great diversification in higher education, as well as an increased awareness of its vital importance for socio-cultural and economic development and for building the future, for which the younger generation will need to be equipped with new skills, knowledge, and ideas. And the conclusion is that we have dire need to have a commission, joint commission, to map which is the millennium education plan of our country, and all contemporary issues that could make us shine well in this too. So what should be our aim? We will like to produce this youth which should have the innovative teaching, technology, and the partnership. If we put this thing in our youth, we can have a skilled youth, and in turn we'll have the Skill India and Make in India. So, coming to the end, if we do everything, anything with our heart, and I'm very sure with our heart, if we do things, if heart will beat, our heart will beat, maybe skilling, maybe anything, and we can be achieved on the height of Everest. This is my wish and Nims University's wish, and thank you very much for your kind patience. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Tomar. It was a privilege to have you on our show. Thank you very much once again for talking to us. And now I'd like to invite our guest of honor, Shri S.C. Agarwal, the Chairman and Managing Director, SMC Global Securities Limited, and we'll request him to kindly address the gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome Shri Agarwal.
Shri Sunil Kone.